that mean?
You have to check with me before you go in, where you need to go,
Why?
because of the protocol that the city's got.
Is this not a public lobby?
This is,
This ain't?
no,
So you gotta call somebody to come to the door or what?
no, I can let you in, but you
Well,
have to
what if I'm
tell me
lying?
where you need to go.
But what if I'm lying?
You have to let me know.
But what if I'm lying is what I'm asking. What if I lied to you?
If you don't have business where you're going, then
Well, if
I'm
I'm
not
trying to
gonna
walk
let
in-
you in anyway.
Okay, but if I'm trying to walk in, wouldn't you assume that I have business?
No,
Why?
not until you tell me what business you've got.
Okay, so do I look like I'm... Okay, here, hold on. Okay, so you're saying that in order for me to be able to go in there, I have to go through you first and state what my business is to you as a private citizen. I have to tell you what I'm here for.
Yes, sir.
Who delegated that right to you?
The city.
Where's it at then? Where is it written in a? That's just a piece of paper.
Yes.
That doesn't delegate anything.
And the city gave me the right to ask.
Okay, well let me see that then. Let me see that right where you get to stop me from a public lobby and stop me and foreclose me from being able to conduct personal business.
Could you get yours down here, please?
I mean, I don't say that you couldn't. I just want to see where it's at. Hey, how's it going? Does he have the same right to stop me like you do?
Yes, he does.
Okay, so my point is this. Show me where it's written or where a security guard can just stop me from conducting. We live in a free society, right?
This is a public area right here.
Okay, well, I tell you what.
Business area.
Okay, I tell you what. Get somebody down here and I'll talk to them about it. I don't have no business to tell you or you what I'm here for. Unless I'm a threat to you or I'm a threat to the building or something where I look like a threat, then you could stop me. But I haven't done anything but try to walk into a public area, into a public building.
This is the public part right here.
Okay. Is it in the rules right here? Public Information Act. You see, this right here, in of itself, is what gives me the right to walk in and talk to my public officials. Is that not true? That's an oxymoron in this building if it says leadership is the capacity to translate vision into reality. What's all that nodding about? Is that secret code for there's somebody opposing our rules and regulations? Is that what that is? Is that because I'm watching all that. I guess I'm recording it too because I don't want to end up in a bad situation with y'all. Oh, I remember. This is the place that y'all pepper sprayed somebody for doing the exact same thing that I'm saying. Right? Isn't that where y'all all stood by and watched somebody get pepper sprayed that way? Wasn't that you, sir? Was that not you that stood there and watched that innocent man get pepper sprayed?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, how's it going?
What do you need?
So, I don't have no business with nobody else but the person I'm here to see. So I'm one of those kind of citizens that I don't really just divulge my information to anybody just because they ask me. Would you?
Do they know you're coming?
Do I have to make an appointment to see somebody?
Probably so.
Okay, so who would I have to make an appointment about?
Well, it depends on who you see.
Okay, so what I'm asking is this: I didn't come in here for no confrontation. I really did it. That's not my. I actually have. I have actual business to do here.
Who you coming to see?
I don't have to tell you that.
What'd you come for?
None of your business.
Okay. Well,
So I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Get in.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you this.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna ask you this, and I'm not just trying to be. I'm just trying to, as a free citizen. Okay, what's your driver's license number? Would you give me that?
Not you. I mean.
Oh, right. So why would I tell you anything about what I got going
I'm
on?
not asking for your driver's license.
Well, I can't even go into the
But you're
building.
coming to a place of business, and you're trying to get past the point where everything on that side is unauthorized.
Why? Where's the sign that says that?
Well, that's that lock on the door.
That's not a sign that says that, sir.
Says it right here.
How? Okay, so is that an ordinance or is that the law? Because if it's a public building, I think I have a right to just walk into it. The building itself is, because it's, y'all are elected officials.
I'm not elected.
So then I don't need to talk to you then. Are you security? Do you have he said that he had a right to expel me from the property.
You're good?
No, I'm not good because y'all are not letting me into the building to conduct business.
You're in the building.
Yeah, but nobody, I need to see somebody specific.
Okay. Then what you just gonna go in the building and walk around until you find the
Okay, so I guess the point is this. Okay, the point is this. You can grant me access and I can tell you, you know what? I need to talk to a certain individual. But that's not the guy to tell.
Oh, you're talking to me.
Who are you? You didn't even introduce yourself.
You didn't introduce yourself.
You just came out here telling me
I
what you...
said, can I help you?
And I said no, because I don't know who the hell you are. For all I know, you could have been the janitor. You didn't ask me either.
I'm the deputy city manager.
Okay, good.
Who are
Now my name is Joe Luis Covarrobio.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you, sir. Nice to
Now,
meet you.
who do you need to see?
I need to see somebody in signs, like planning or doing signs and stuff like that. I think his name is Tim. He's one of the inspectors.
Code enforcement officer or something like
I
that?
think he is, yes,
Okay,
sir.
they're not in this building.
Okay, where would they be at?
But depending upon what you have, we get your information. Now, it's gonna be you trusting me. But if not, I mean, I can relay a message.
Show me a card that says you're the manager. Again, like I said, this ain't even an issue with that security guy.
No.
But all I'm saying is
These
that
guys are the best of the best.
you say
They're
that.
just doing what we asked them to do.
I get that,
What they're
but
employed to do.
so now coming back to what I'm saying is this, okay? I don't think anything is delegated to him as a security guard, maybe to a police officer, maybe even at that, but we still have rights and protections that we are private citizens. We don't have to.
Do you feel like that's been violated?
I think that him stopping me from going in there to talk to anybody,
That's his job.
that's not his job for
That
me.
is his job.
He's protecting you, not protecting
He
me.
is protecting you as well, but it's no protection for you. You don't need protection.
I don't. I just wanted to walk into the
in here.
building.
He's not protecting you. He's not even.
So what is his
talking
purpose
to you.
then? What are those two guys standing here for?
These guys are here to keep the building authorized.
From who?
Going in.
From who?
Anybody that
The
goes-
general public?
Yes.
Or somebody stereotyped?
Nobody's gonna no stereotype. Everybody has to go through this.
But why and who made that possible? Answer that question.
And I've just told you.
So if I pull-
this building is authorized.
Okay.
No matter where you go any building downtown.
Okay.
Any building, you're
So,
gonna run into the same.
Mr.
thing.
Williams, I'm gonna ask you like this. I don't get that treatment when I go to the courthouse.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You got deputies and you got a metal detector.
You're right.
You cannot walk in the building.
You're right. But
Okay,
at the very
so
same
stop
time,
right there. That's apples to apples. And you don't even have a metal detector here.
the fact
Yeah,
is this.
you gentlemen
Listen what I told them.
same
But
thing.
but listen to this, Mr. Williams. You know, let me tell you like this. I'm a case analyst, right? I'm a legal case analyst, right? When Mr. Hall right there said, you got to tell me what your business is here, I said, well, you know what? Why would I have to say that? Because that's what they want. And I said, okay, well, what happens if I lie to you? If I lied to Mr. Hall and I told him I wanted to go to one department or I wanted to really go talk to those ladies, but yet I told him I wanted to talk to the water people, okay? What is he going to do? Is he going to bum rush me and throw me on the floor over there or pepper spray me? Wasn't that the situation that happened? Pepper spray me because I went to the wrong place. Because I didn't tell him the right thing that I was supposed to. Because you see how oxymoron that is?
Well,
It's like saying, what's the passcode? What's the code to the magic open door?
Yeah.
Come on, man. That's not security. That's arbitrarily treating somebody. It's like saying, you know what?
in your opinion, I'm good with that.
Well, yeah. I mean, it is an opinion, but you know what? If I really wanted to push the issue, I guess I could really put some case law behind it, and maybe that's the way that we could all understand it, right? Like I said, I didn't come in here to cause no argument, no stuff. I'm not a confrontational person, but when I ask a question that can't be answered with a real solid answer,
I think we answered all your questions, but I'm gonna go.
I think what you're trying to do is minimize. I think you're trying to minimize what I'm actually saying.
No, I'm gonna go help you.
But you can go and do your job. Your job is not to sit out here and argue with me.
Yeah, not at all.
Not at all.
I'm gonna go and help you get what you came for.
Okay.
Is that what you say you needed, Mr. Cope, right?
I don't know who I need.
You need an inspector.
I need somebody in the sign department. I don't know who that is. I've never been in this building. I've only been here once.
Sign department is not here.
Okay, well, I don't know that. I know that now.
I have.
You don't direct nobody.
Okay.
If you had a thing on the wall that said, you know what, when Mr. Hall asks you where you're going, put it right there so y'all can see who needs to go where.
Because most of this stuff, there's only one other person that ranks higher than me.
All right.
And that's the city manager. And then of course, city council's on top.
All right.
It's on top of him. So for me to ask you, now I have every right, because everybody who works in this building that's under the city manager is essentially under me.
Right.
So when I ask you that question, I have every right. So when I'm asking you, I'm trying to help you.
Right.
Okay? All of that other stuff aside.
But you didn't come out here addressing who I am. You just came out here asking me, what can I help you?
That's exactly what.
For all I know is you could have been the janitor.
I could have been. I could have been.
I don't know that.
And on some days I am. But that's beside the point.
Right.
Now you know who I am. You can go back to that.
And I still know who he is. And if I come in here to do business with somebody else and he asks me the same question, and I'm going to say the same thing, it's none of your business.
And that's fine.
Unless I'm being confrontational.
We're going to still be at this.
Unless I'm being confrontational.
They hadn't said you were being confrontational.
Right. But this is what I'm saying. Security is only there to de-escalate, not to escalate, right? So you and I, if they saw that an escalation happened, okay, but that's already putting prejudgment on me to say that.
Hold on 1 second.
Come on, guys. Hurry up.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, thank you.
I just think that me personally, as I work security, I do security also.
Yeah.
That is nothing, bro. That right there, quite honestly, is just arbitrarily having two guys at a door who would just ask questions that are irrelevant to public concerns. I mean, he can't do anything other than just open a door.
That's fine. All that aside, I'm still trying to help you because I got to go do
Okay.
something else. What do you? So you want somebody from sign department? Do you want to give me any more specifics, or you good?
No, because you're
All
not
right,
you're nobody to.
all right. All right.
You can't give me the information I need, right?
All right.
All right. So now I tell you what. Now that I told y'all what I wanted, I get to come in.
Okay, you said Tony.
What are you following me for?
Who said I was following you?
Well, you look like you're following me because I came inside of the building. Come on in, bro.
So he is.
I'm gonna sit down right here so everybody won't get nervous.
But I can get your card now.
This is ridiculous.
Thank you, brother.
Let's see where Tina's city manager's office is. I think I have a card. Okay, perfect. LSEA? Yeah, CHE. Sorry. You just wanted to meet with them?
Yeah, I was just gonna check and see if they had any roof needs.
Okay.
And we do free estimates as far as repairs are. That'd be great. Yes, I'm ready.
Thank you. You have a great day.
When's the first yard that came in?
I don't know. It would be nice though, huh?
Oh, I'm ready.
I am too. I'm more of a fall gal.
Hey,
myself.
thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a great day.
I guess it's I guess it's valet too, huh? Open and close doors for people.
Thank you. Thank you. Super.
Yes. Make sure to open the door and close for me too, all right? You gotta have a little bow tie on. Little bow tie. That look cute. Hired public servants.
Yeah, the girls are just finishing up an email.
Is it okay to film in here?
Absolutely.
So that means that this is a public building? But they just said that this this is not a public area. So this area right here is public? Huh? So that means I have right to access the public building. You don't know that, but yet you work?
If you have business here, yes.
Yeah, I have business here, so I came in to, so that means that I don't have to get restricted as to where in this area I could walk around, right?
If you have business here.
Mm-hmm.
Like your water bill or permitting.
Mm-hmm. So my question is this, then why do I have to tell them what my business is here if I'm a private citizen?
Because we need to know if you have business or not, so we can.
So if I were to say like this, so like this is my question to them, right? Just so we can have an understanding. They told me that I have to state to them what my business is before they allow me to come in. Okay, but I've never been to a building, like I was making the argument that I could go to the courthouse, right? And they'll scrutinize me and check me for security purposes, right? But they won't ask me what my personal business is. They won't say, are you going to the clerk's office? Are you going to whatever office or whatever, right? Because that's kind of getting into I'm a private citizen as a United States citizen, right? I have the right to be, secure my paper effects and things. That's a Fourth Amendment seizure or a intrusion if you're asking me what my business is in a public building, especially when you have authority to allow me access in and out of it. So I'm just trying to figure out what's going on here.
It's just our protocols.
Well, protocol doesn't trump the Constitution or anything like that, or my rights, right?
Yeah, and I don't create the procedure.
Yeah, I'm just trying. You're right. I'm not arguing it with you. I'm just trying to get an understanding how you see it because you're on this side of the door and they're on that side of the door. You see what I mean? I can understand if I was being confrontational or something, but just speaking up about why am I being personally asked by these two guys? To me, they're just two guys in costumes.
They're hired to do so.
But they're not hired to stop me from doing my business.
Do you have business? We can direct you.
Yes, but I don't need your direction. And I don't need access to a public building because I have business here. Because like I told Mr. Hall, I could have lied to you just to get access to the inside of the building. Is that not logical? You don't make policy, you just enforce it, right? Is that just the way your idea about it is?
Just doing my job.
I know. So maybe everybody here needs to realize what really is being done because like I said, I came in here for business, but then I got to thinking about the video where y'all pepper sprayed a guy for doing the very exact same thing that I'm doing. It's just coming to conduct business. So there, but yet he was there and he was there. I'm sorry?
I'm gonna take this.
Okay. Yeah, y'all were here to protect. What's that about? What's that about? What are you doing? I gotta leave or what? You trying to get me to leave? I don't have to do anything. I don't take directives by you, Gomez. You go over there. And see, when people stick up for their rights or ask questions in a public building, everybody feels that that's an infringement on their rights or their sensibilities. Do you not work as a public servant? You're not hired as a public servant, right?
The public employee.
So that's a public servant. So everybody has a duty to a person to help them with what they need, right?
Sorry?
Especially when you're trying to redress grievances, or when you're trying to, you might not be the one that they bring it to. I mean, you can't answer all the questions, but you can answer simple logical questions. Maybe they're just really hard for some people. I don't know. Have you ever been somewhere where they stop you like that and ask you what your business is at a business?
Yeah,
Where at?
different places.
You don't feel like it's an infringement on your privacy?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
This is Adrian Acosta.
Oh, how you
in
doing?
our,
All right, sir. Thank
he's in
you.
our department, so he's kind of over all that type of stuff.
All right.
So he can help you.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
So I was told by quality, what do you call it? First, let me address something, all right? Because I'm addressing it to everybody, and it's not to be confrontational with nobody or anything. Okay. But I kind of got upset because, or not upset, but I got concerned about the fact that I came in here. I don't usually come in here, right? Mm-hmm. But I came in here, and this guy stops me at the door and asks me what my business was here before he would let me into the door. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I brought up the situation that I'm like, you know what? I don't have to tell you my business, right? Because he's not somebody that can help me with that. But it just seems like because he has, he's the gatekeeper. If he doesn't feel like my business is, how would I say, to his standard or what I have delegated to him or whatnot, then he's not going to get me, grant me access to the building, right? So this was the question. So I'm kind of like, well, you know what? I don't really know what I have to do. I don't know who I got to talk to. I just got to come and talk to somebody because they sent me over here about some business that I need to do, right? But he said, no, I'm not going to open the door because you can't state to me who you're going to go see or what you need in this building. But yet again, like I'm saying, well, how can I know who I'm supposed to see? Is everybody supposed to know what they're here for? Or can they actually come to the building clueless as to, with an idea of what they have to do or somebody they need to talk to, and not be stopped at the door and foreclosed from being able to conduct their own personal business? My question was this to Mr. Hall and to this guy, and it definitely is to Mr. Williams, and that's why I'm documenting it. Who delegated that to anybody to stop me at that door from coming in here to inquire about who you were? Mm-hmm. You see how that forecloses on my ability to conduct business? That's not saying, you know what, you have to have a direct, concrete evidence of wanting to come in and have business with somebody, because that's not always the case, right? So again, my thing was to Mr. Hall. That's got to be the most dumbest thing, to stop somebody at the door, because what if I lied to you and told you I was in here to do something, but yet I went and did something else? That's not going to stop somebody from doing some kind of harm or something to somebody. That only forecloses on my ability to conduct business in the United States as a free citizen. Is that not something, does that sound logical?
Yeah, no, I understand.
It does sound logical, doesn't it? It doesn't sound like I was trying to be confrontational. I did not come in here to argue with nobody. But when these things come up, you can't go and stand on your own policy and say that I have to listen to what your policy is, because then if that's the case, you got to listen to what my complaint is. And then that's where a resolution comes to say that, you know what? You stopped me from coming in here. They stopped me from coming in here. The deputy director or the city manager stopped me from coming in here to get to you. Now, do you feel harmed? Do you feel like I'm being confrontational towards you? No. Do you feel like I'm going to harm you in any way? No. Do I look like I would harm you?
No.
Right? So why am I being stopped at the door?
That I don't know.
Now, this is the other question. He said that over there is public. Okay? Mm-hmm. The chief said that that the building is public, but it's not public, okay? So then I asked, I said, well, is this area public? And the secretary said, yes, the whole building is public. Now I understand that I can roam the hallways, I can get in that elevator, I could do all kinds of stuff because it's a public building. I might not be able to walk into somebody's personal office, right? I can't just walk in because then, that's why they have locks on doors, right? Because that's a personal thing. The same way in your house, your kid, you wouldn't leave the door open to your bedroom with you and your wife in there, you know what I mean? Even your kids don't have that kind of access. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't, right? But the point that I'm trying to make is, I asked them, the whole argument started because of this. I said, who delegated to you the authority to stop me from doing what I need to do in a public building? It's the same way like I told the assistant. Maybe if it was a police officer, he could stop me. If I was actually committing a crime, they could even get me with criminally trespassing, or they could do a lot of other things if I was in that capacity. The same way that if he saw these two guys right here, if they saw me doing something that I wasn't supposed to or whatnot, then they have a right to jump on me or restrain me or whatever, right? Even you do. So yeah, I'm upset. I'm upset with the fact that I came in here to do real business with real people and everybody blocked me before I could get to you. So maybe that's why I'm making the complaint to you, because you're the only person that's listening to me. Okay, so now what I want to ask you is to take this same argument, okay, and take it to the proper people that can listen to it and say, you know what, this is what happened today. This guy, if that doesn't happen, then I'll just continue until we get till I get a proper response as to why I have to be stopped at the door. Nobody here in a public setting has a right to put private security to protect them from the public if you are a public servant. The same way, I can't go to a park and certain individuals at the park can't put security guards at the entrance of the park and then say that you can't come in because you might be a threat to us. That's not the way it works. Do you not agree?
No, I understand where you're coming from, but what was
let me tell you why you don't really, it's not really that much of a concern really, I think, right? Because it's not affecting you the way it's affecting me.
No, I like I said, I understand where you're coming from, but what's the concern that you had in regards? I mean, why did you come to the city hall? What was the
Okay,
question? So
now that we're going into the business of why I came, I was told by an individual that had a sign put up at his business that a inspector went, and of course they did all the inspection of his place, and they said that the person that put up the sign had to. See, the sign was put up. That's that other clown over there that I've seen all over the internet too. He ought to be the one that ought to address. Listen to me. Is this a public area right here? Yeah, look at it, he's gonna run. Is this a public area? Is it? Yeah, look at the same excuses every time. Same excuses every time. Late for a meeting. But anyway. The thing that I'm asking is that he said that an inspector had gone to see him and they had told him that he needed to get a permit, I guess, to put the sign up, or because the sign was already put up, that he had to pull the permit, or the person that put the permit up. So I'm gonna, Mr. Williams, I'm gonna send you a real detailed, I'm gonna pull this video and I'm gonna send this video too so you can understand what I was talking to him about, right?
Okay.
I was just talking to this lady right here, and she said that this is a public area too. She said this, so maybe there's a confusion between what you understand, what he understands, what's his name understands, and what she understands. That's kind of like, maybe that's the disconnect right here. Or maybe everybody's just, but my belief system is this, that I shouldn't have to be stopped to conduct legal business here.
Did you get the question answered that you came here for?
Not yet. I'm trying to get to it, but everything's going on. No, don't tell me what to do. You can't tell me. If you don't want to talk to me, you can go on with it too.
You're on the verge of being disrupted, and I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. And then once I do that, then you need to leave.
Who am I disrupting?
You disrupting?
No, you don't have to listen to me. Okay, I'm tired. I'm done talking to you, Willie. So look, listen. This is what the conversation is about. Please, this is a private conversation, sir. You being difficult, I can be difficult too.
Okay, go ahead.
Can I have some privacy?
It's right here.
Right, here it is.
You got it.
Right here.
You got it.
I'm waiting.
I am too.
I am too. I got all day.
We got the same amount of time.
All right, well, I guess this is a stand and look at each other thing because I don't have to divulge my business in front of you. I'm talking to this guy.
You may be right. We're going to see though.
All right, we're going to see.
Okay. So have you got your business done?
What is that business of yours, Mr. Williams? That ain't got nothing to do with you. Why?
I just told
Are you going to trespass me for asking questions? Or do you? No, you just said that you were going to give me disorderly conduct or something because I
didn't
won't.
say that. I
No,
said
you said
you
I was
were
on the
disruptive.
verge. So why do you already helped me, sir. You already did what you needed to do.
Obviously not.
I don't need to ask you questions. Can you help me with what I needed?
Yes, sir.
How?
I definitely can.
How?
You hadn't asked a question yet.
But I need to ask you a question.
You don't even know.
The
who
check
you-
engine light is on my car. Do you know what might be going on with
I
it?
might.
Okay, so what do you think?
But
I was
that's
thinking
not-
it was
that's not
maybe the
in our
exhaust
purview.
system. The same way what I asked
No,
this man
no,
is
sir.
not in your purview, sir.
In all seriousness.
Well, see, the questions that I'm asking you is you don't want to answer.
In all seriousness, if your business is done, I'm gonna ask you to leave.
I'm not done with are we done talking?
You have not, made-
Right, because I'm asking him to step out of my conversation. He doesn't control what you do, right? Does he control you? Does he control this conversation? Please, Mr. Williams, even if you stepped over there, I'd really appreciate that. That's respect.
No, it's respect for you to do what I'm asking you to do.
Okay, and I'm asking you to let me finish my business with this man.
And you hadn't even started.
Yes, I have. Have we not talked about it?
you barely started.
Right, until Mr. Williams come and interjected himself into this conversation. So please, Mr. Williams, have some respect for me. I am a citizen of of this community, and I'm asking you to please step
I'm
back.
gonna ask you to go ahead and conduct your business or leave.
Sir, I am trying to conduct my business, but I don't have
I've
to.
asked you.
You don't have
I've
to.
asked you, and you can put it on camera. I've asked you.
It is on camera.
Okay, I've asked you to conduct your business or leave, and now that's the last time I'm gonna ask you.
Okay, how is it? How am I asking
We
you?
have people here trying to pay the.
Okay.
bill.